see, look at the camera. Hey guys, right here. Now, anybody who was a child of the 70s knows that ceramics was king. And my mom was the ceramic queen of the 70s, hands down. When we moved into the house that I grew up in 74, 75, she actually had a full-on ceramic room added to the house with the contractors coming to the house and building an entire room on the back of the house with a working kiln and just a room that was twice as big as this. Just wall-to-wall shelves of greenware and molds and, you know, ceramic stuff that needed to be fired and painted. It was crazy. So needless to say, our house was filled with ceramics my entire childhood and is still to this day. Now, this is the stuff from the 70s that I keep in the Manchild Cave just because I like groovy 70s stuff. It reminds me of my childhood and it makes me happy. Now, behind me, I don't know if it is the Halloween Town, which is filled with Halloween stuff from the 70s that my mom made that I keep out all year round, my little Halloween display. I'll do another vlog on that later. And at Christmas time, I'll do a vid about some 70s and early 80s Christmas ceramic stuff. But for now, this is all about some of the 70s stuff I keep. Now, there is nothing more frickin' 70s, or fewer things more 70s, than the classic smiley face cookie jar. I believe, oh, there's no date, but there's pictures, old family pictures we have from the early 70s going back to like 72 or 73 with this in it. And I mean, that's so frickin' 70s. And I keep my spare Whitman Snoopies in there because why not? Love that thing. How this thing survived with all those kids going there getting cookies when we were supposed to without chipping or breaking is beyond me. Oh, careful. And this was this little castle thing there was actually a ceramic train that went through it, which is long gone, but I put this over here on my washstand display and I use it as a little display piece for stuff. You'll see that later when I do the 60s, 70s washstand display vlog. And this, another thing that was huge in the 70s, mushrooms. Now this was, my mom made this. It's a classic fish tank shroom, I guess, fish condo thing. And that obviously goes with the other mushrooms in the 60s, 70s display. So, here's a little groovy frog. This was a sugar bowl. Let's get closer. This was a sugar bowl that was on our table for years, but of course I stole it. And these are just some cool little 70s colors. Actually, the colors don't show up that good on the camera, but little vases that I put over on the washstand and have weird weird stuff sticking out of them. Let's see. And this is actually from the early 80s. This is just an owl she made me that was on my shelf my entire childhood. I just like it. It's nothing spectacular, but and she painted that herself too. I mean, she was a really good painter, not just you know, I can put stuff in the kiln and bake it. This is another groovy 70s piece. It's a candle hole. You put a candle in there, and it's ceramic, but it's got, I don't know how the hell she did this. It's painstakingly glued on, I don't know, plastic chips or something. And when you put the candle in there, it lights up. But then when you put the candle in there, the plastic chips start to come unglued and melt, so we don't do that anymore. So there's that. And this thing, I don't know what the hell this thing is, but I think it's my all-time favorite piece she ever did. It is a little fairy boot, or elf boot, with a mushroom on it. And it's supposed to be like a planter. I think, yeah, it is a planter actually, but, I mean, hello. And for this one, I'll have to take the camera. These things hung in our kitchen my entire childhood. These awesome ceramic mushroom kitchen plaques. I hope that's showing up good. Okay, that's it for the regular ceramic stuff. Like I said, when it comes closer to Halloween time, or maybe even before then, because I have so much Halloween stuff to film, I don't know if I can fit it all in October without just posting a vid every other day. So that'll be in a later vid. Okay, I hope you enjoy this trip down 70s groovy lane, baby. Take care.